I'm so excited. I don't know what we're about to get ourselves into other than I'm seeing pilot. I love going into these things blind with you guys. Okay. Wait, so are we just... Is this... We're just like... Is this like Caleb's equivalent to us riding on Silas's motorcycle? Are we ready for baby's birthday? I'm so ready. Let's do this. Rufus Hornero chirps outside, its cries riding the cool wind from the south. It slips past the gap under the window. Why are we starting off with big words for Elmo? Off the bat. Cut me some slack here. I roll over and bury myself deeper in my blanket. Hi, Reed.
Are you cold? I can close the window.
No, it's okay. Sorry. I'm fine. No, it's okay. After all, you don't often get cold air in June. Fair. I grab Caleb before he could get up. Then I roll over to wrap the blanket around us. Especially when today is Caleb's birthday. Under the covers, Caleb warms my cold arms with his hands.
Alrighty then. We'll stay like this for a bit.
For this birthday trip, I chose the place opposite Lincoln. It's Antipode? What? Why are we making me read struggle words? I am but a person. Day and night are basically flipped. Lincoln summer is wintertime here. Since we're in the farthest place from Lincoln, I want Caleb to have a birthday he'll never forget. Yes, that was the word, Reed. I don't... what does that mean? After we freshen up, the knock I've been waiting for finally arrives.
Someone's up at this time?
Maybe they're here for you. I open the door and the landlady walks in. With a big smile, she presents a covered serving tray.
Happy birthday, youngster.
Aww.
Thank you.
The landlady sets the platter on the table before giving me 2 forks.
You said you wanted noodles to make a birthday dish, so I just made it for you.
Aww.
I also have extra. You can't let him eat everything, you know. Make sure you get some for yourself.
Aww.
I'm not gonna let her stand off to the side and watch me eat. Don't worry.
A warm, gentle smile spreads across the landlady's face. Then the 3 of us laugh.
I almost forgot. We have a special birthday tradition around here.
She gestures for Caleb to come closer. He doesn't know what's about to happen, but he leans in. A second passes before he gasps in pain.
One tug on the ear for every birthday. That's how we make sure the good luck keeps coming. Only 20-something more. Be brave.
That's so funny. After delivering the full birthday package, blessings and a few kind reminders, the landlady bids us farewell. Caleb sits at the table while rubbing his red ear. I lift the lid on the tray only to realize I might have forgotten to mention that birthday noodles are supposed to be long for a long life. Caleb leans over. When he sees what's in the sauce, he bursts out laughing.
All these butterflies and animals. She went all out.
Stop! That's so precious, though. But you're still missing actual longevity noodles.
I've been eating the same stuff for years now. Maybe it's time to try something new.
Oh. Caleb carefully picks out a few tiny animal-shaped pieces and pops them into his mouth.
I'll call this childhood pasta. Here's to always treating my inner child well.
When he forks the far fall. Then he forks the far fall? Why are we using such big words? And holds it out to me.
These can be our pretty pasta.
Also, I realize these might not be big words for some of y'all. They're big words for this Elmo.
Here's to living a beautiful life together.
Aww. After breakfast, I sneak off to the bedroom to check my messages since Caleb insists on doing the dishes. This journey halfway across the world isn't just about celebrating Caleb's birthday. The world's last flyable T-93 fighter jet is here. Thanks to Gideon. Gideon? Hello, Gideon. Caleb and I can fly it before the model is retired. That's such a cool present! Oh my god.
Everything's set with the airbase. Make sure you're there by 6 p.m. on the dot. You'll be driving for a while, though. Try to leave early.
That's such a cool... Stop. Thanks, Gideon. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't mean it. I thought I was exiting out of the text.
No problem. If you have time today, review the tips I gave you, and you can text me in case you've got questions.
You do remember who I'm going with, right?
Good point. Have fun, you two.
Now I can exit out. Okay.
Gideon?
Caleb suddenly speaks up behind me. I panic thinking he's caught on and quickly lock my screen. That doesn't look suspicious. What about him? But Caleb isn't even looking at me. His eyes are glued to his phone.
He wished me a happy birthday. And he said I could bring back any souvenir. Nothing fancy is okay. But it kind of felt like he was hinting at something.
You know how Gideon is sometimes. He makes all sorts of jokes.
Since when do you know him so well?
I do? I feel Caleb's presence slowly creeping closer. He deliberately clears his throat.
Someone was being suspicious a few seconds ago. Don't think I didn't notice.
I throw my hands up and do my best to play dumb. Unless you have the evidence, you can't ask for a confession. He wraps his arms around my waist and pulls me in a little closer.
Something tells me I shouldn't be spoiling my birthday surprise.
No.
It's getting late. I'm guessing you have an entire schedule lined up.
And you would be guessing correctly.
Before we head out, can you help me pick out an outfit? I'd like something that works for whatever you planned.
Oh, well, of course. Oh, pretty. There's a local tradition where people hug a tree on their birthday, so I made the forest park our first stop. Tree hugger! According to the landlady, the older the tree, the better. It's one way of blessing the birthday person and hoping they'll steadily grow and become stronger like a tree. Oh. Wait, that's cute. Hurry up, Caleb.
We're looking for a tree, not chasing one. It's not going to run for the hills once it sees us.
True, but we have other places to visit. Our current mission objective is to find the biggest tree here before we run out of time.
You should have told me there were more surprises. I would have been sprinting around as soon as we started. "30 minutes pass. It's clear that Caleb, sturdy and strong as he already is, doesn't care too much about the trees. What about this, Grandpappy? It's bigger than the others. I think it's at least 100 years old.
Even after I've denied 5 of his picks, he's still full of enthusiasm. It's not big enough. It needs to be this big. I stretch my arms out and trace a huge arc in the air. This big.
How big is that exactly?
You're not even looking! It should be as big as one... I spread my arms again, and Caleb takes the chance to hug me. Oh, so cute! Caleb!
Yeah, my bad. Reflexes and muscle memory, yada yada yada.
It's so cute! Ah! Okay. Ah, I love it. Ah! Okay. I love shit like this. Determined to find a bigger tree, we ditch the wooden path and head into one of the park's less used trails. Maybe we took a wrong turn. After walking for a while, we haven't seen a single tree that fits the bill. This is weird. Am I being too picky?
It's possible that trees don't grow well here. Let's check out the summit.
Turquoise, honestly, fucking same. Just like, smush. Stop being so cute!
The trees there might get more sunlight, so they're bigger.
Maybe. I thought you were going to tease me or say that this is what I get for being greedy. He pinches my cheeks while I speak. My words become a mumbly protest.
That's practically slander.
Mm.
And in terms of being greedy, I'm the last person who should judge you.
Fair.
Tasty.
Hi, Marianne. And that's fair. We've hiked for so long that we're both tired. We find a grassy area and take a break. The trees around us are low enough to point where we can see the sky. Is that a plane? It's flying really low. Under the sun, I catch a glimpse of a dark shape circling overhead.
A plane won't have a flight pattern like that.
Caleb takes my hand and gives me an unwrapped cupcake.
It's a big bird. You can tell just by looking at the shadow.
I glance at the ground. The shadow keeps circling us. It's flying alone. Maybe it's lonely? Also, where is this? This is gorgeous.
Or maybe it enjoys the peace.
Or maybe
The bird
it's...
broke off from the flock, so it can fly wherever it wants.
Or maybe it's...
And admire its handsome shadow.
Maybe it's circling us because it wants our cupcake. I don't think you're talking about a bird. Sounds like you're describing a certain pilot.
Too bad I never broke formation to do my own thing.
But if you could, what would you do?
I'd break a few rules, probably. I'll land in some spoopy forbidden zone because I feel like it.
Not the spoopy. not the spoopy. I raise a hand to block the sunlight and look at the bird again. Do you think it's looking for a place to land? That catches Caleb's interest. He sits up, stands, and holds out his hand to me.
Why don't we follow it and find out?
As if it hurt us, the bird starts flying and pausing in time with our steps. The path it leads us to is rugged as we head downward. After a few hundred meters, I'm already trying to catch my breath. Caleb.
What's up?
This hill is brutal. I need something to take my mind off it.
Like?
A kith? Or a piggyback ride. Either one would be great.
Be careful. Don't step on that loose rock over there.
I carefully avoid the rock and climb another step. Do you think you can sing me something? Or tell me a story?
Once upon a time, there was a mountain, and on that mountain was...
Caleb! Caleb flashes a triumphant grin and guides me around a decaying tree root. Why don't you tell me about the most unforgettable day you had as a pilot? I don't think I've asked you that before.
I feel like you just gave me a writing prompt for an essay.
Well, yes.
A good thing I actually have one. I've also written a draft about it countless times. In my mind, of course.
Of course. The bird ventures deeper into the forest as we follow it. Ready to begin, Caleb clears his throat.
My most unforgettable day as a pilot. It'd be the first time I saw a pilot's glory.
What's that?
It's an optical phenomenon. The plane's shadow hits the clouds as a halo forms around the sun. At that height, it looks like the aircraft's wrapped up in iridescent light.
Ooh. Incredible. They should mention that in a pilot recruitment brochure.
Most pilots see it as an auspicious sign. It means they'll have good luck for the flight.
So did something special happen on that flight?
Careful now.
Caleb gently moves some branches aside for me as we follow the bird around a sharp bend.
It was a routine flight, actually. Nothing special.
I'm gonna take a moment to say that I hope the next section of main story that we get goes back to Caleb. Because I feel like we really need to revisit all the Ever shit and how he is involved. But I hope they do a rerun of his of the limited card that has to do with his arm, because that's the one that I don't have, that I don't know the lore of. Anyways. Oh, I know. Maybe your childhood mischief used up your good luck quota for a while.
You think so? I got a text as soon as I got off the plane.
Oh?
Someone once told me that she wasn't coming home out of spite. But when she texted me, she was already back. She was waiting for me. And some braised chicken wings.
I wonder who we're talking about. The bird seems to have made up its mind. It takes off and flies in another direction. Its shadow sweeps past us and vanishes into the woods.
What a thoughtful birdie. It found its destination and helped us.
I look in the direction the bird disappeared into and see an enormous tree. After braving the steep trail, we finally reached the tree. It's more massive than I thought.
It's huge. And there are two of them.
What's more surprising is that behind one behemoth is another. They're roughly the same height. They stand side by side, no branches intertwine, yet they are like a paired existence that's inseparable. Oh, there's a plaque. It stands before the trees and the text is written in several different languages.
Paired trees. Experts believe they're about 2 to 5 years apart in age.
Yet, instead of fighting over resources, they formed a wonder of the world. Their roots are intertwined underground while their branches stretch skyward side by side. That's so romantic! Their roots intertwine. That's so symbolic, too. Oh. Smiling, Caleb reads the plaque. Then he turns to look at me.
I think we've found the perfect one. Nothing's more fitting.
That's literally them! That's literally them. After figuring out which one's older, I point at the big tree and beckon Caleb to come closer. When you hug it, stay focused. Clear your mind, and you can even whisper your name and make a wish.
You almost sound like a local.
I did my homework.
I memorized the steps. But it's my birthday. Doesn't that mean I get to choose which tree to hug?
Caleb takes my hand, wraps it around the bigger tree, and gently nudges me until I'm leaning against the trunk. Once he sees I'm staying put, he jogs over to the smaller tree.
If you're ready, I'll start. Hi, Giant Trio 1. I'm Caleb. Today's my birthday, but I hope you'll send half of your blessings to the person I love the most.
Stop.
I wish we were like you, bound as a pair but never in each other's way, as we become stronger side by side. I hope we'll stand together every year, like you two.
Everything is silent. Then the leaves rustle in the breeze.
See? They responded.
Of course, he hugs the herd tree. Honestly. After leaving the park and grabbing a quick lunch, we head to our next destination. We drive farther from the city, but there's traffic wherever we go.
This one's pretty far out. Are we going to be stuck in evening rush hour on the way back?
Nope. The place we'll end up in is farther away. I'm too busy dodging the cars to immediately notice that I revealed half the surprise.
So the real deal was still up ahead.
I rush to change the subject before he can ask another question. We're almost there. Keep an eye out for parking space. Once the car is parked, Caleb and I walk over to the starting point of a well-known local route. Before I can hint at anything, Caleb spots the giant wooden sign with the three big numbers.
So we're here for Route 613.
We stop in front of the sign and realize the intricate markings were left by travelers from all over the world. I can't read the writing in the upper left, but it looks like it's from somewhere to the south.
And the one in the center looks like a license plate from the Arctic.
Ooh. We find ourselves studying the decorations as if the wooden sign just introduced us to strangers from every country. Lots of people traveled all the way here like us.
I bet no one came from a place farther than Lincoln, though.
When I reach into my pocket, Caleb grins like he knows what's about to happen.
Of course you came prepared.
Of course.
I'm guessing you already picked out what we're leaving behind here.
It's like so similar to like going to Seoul Tower and doing the locket, putting the like a love locket on the tower. That's so sweet. Under Caleb's gaze, I pull out the oversized apple sticker I had custom made before the trip. A red apple and a green apple are close together as they hold a banner that says 613. I want to see this.
This is even better than I imagined.
I glance at the crowded sign and hand the sticker to Caleb. The lower area is completely covered. Counting on you to reach the top spot, birthday boy. But instead of taking it, Caleb lifts me up in one fluid motion. Oh.
Your wish is my command.
Cute. Just smack it on top. Whoopsh. After placing the sticker, I tell Caleb another fun fact I learned about in my research. The number isn't the only thing that's special. Route 613 is also called the Lucky Highway.
How is it lucky?
They say there's never been a single accident here, not even during big natural disasters. The landlady said a famously lucky person was born on this very road.
If it's that lucky, then...
Then what? He leans in close with that classic look. He winks and grins as if he's saying, "Tell me your secrets."
Does that mean I get a sneak peek at the next super secret destination?
No. No. No, you do not. I pinch the tip of Caleb's nose and wiggle it side to side. Like, no. No. You'll be left behind if you ask again.
Okay. I'll stop.
I love how we're the one driving, too. I love that. Seeing I won't budge, Caleb straightens his posture and opens his pocket that's next to me.
Your hands are freezing. Stick them in here to warm them up.
I slip both hands into his pockets and feel something unexpected. Why is there a marker? Caleb seems to be somewhat surprised and smug as he takes it from me.
I grabbed this bad boy on a whim before we left. I guess it'll be useful.
He thinks for a few seconds before standing on his tiptoes and writing our names beside the sticker.
Now the whole world will know we visited this place together. Maybe the lucky highway was guiding us this whole time.
Maybe. Through a gap in the wooden slats, I spot a shop. Its airplane-shaped sign sways in the breeze. Hey, Caleb, do you want to check that place out? As we step inside, the rich scent of coffee and hot cocoa envelops us like a hug. Oh, yum. We greet the cheerful owner, Emma, and sit down at the bar.
1 Colonel's latte, 1 cloud cocoa, and a slice of that fighter jet cake, please. Thanks.
Themed. Okay, themed coffee shop.
Coming right up.
Sneeze. I'm good. We close the menu, which is decorated with pictures of aircraft models, and take another look around the aviation-packed cafe. If we weren't on the other side of the planet, I would have thought you opened this place behind my back.
Maybe I should ask if they're accepting franchise applications.
I'm good now.
Ian, can you please play with the airplane model in the backyard?
I'm practicing how to dodge obstacles.
Ian!
I can't be sneezing anymore. Wearing an apologetic smile, Emma brings over our drinks and cake.
Sorry about that. He's obsessed with planes. So once he starts playing, stopping him is impossible.
Don't worry about it. While we're talking, Caleb crouches down to retrieve the model airplane that crash landed.
The S-37. It's a fighter jet from around 4 years ago.
He moves the boy's messy hair out of his eyes.
I didn't expect to meet a retro enthusiast at your age.
Ian's eyes light up when Caleb names the model.
You like planes too?
Kid, he flies them. Do you want to know a secret? He's a real pilot, and he's obsessed with planes like you. If you two had met 10 years ago, you would have been the best of friends.
Who says it's too late?
Caleb sets the damaged plane on the bar. Then he sincerely holds out a hand to Ian.
Hi there, I'm Caleb. We can be friends if you want.
Of course.
Oh. A big hand meets a small one, and there's a firm handshake. Ian hops onto the stool beside us.
Caleb, how did you become a pilot? Everyone says collecting model airplanes won't make me a real pilot.
What they say doesn't matter.
Caleb passes the S-37 to Ian.
Can you tell me what's broken?
The flap's a goner, the stabilizer snapped, and the debris clogged the intake.
Okay. Smart.
You're already thinking like a pilot. But it takes more than knowledge. You need conviction to fly.
Conviction?
Caleb nods. To my surprise, he turns to look at me.
Pilots face all kinds of challenges. There were moments when I doubted myself too. Whenever I wanted to give up, I'd remember something she told me.
What did I say?
Caleb, I believe you'll be the best pilot in the whole wide world.
Aw. Did I say that? Gives me a small smile before turning back to Ian.
Find the thing that gives you strength and think of a goal. When you do, we'll see each other again in the sky.
We still have time to reach the airbase, so we reluctantly say goodbye to Emma and her family. You really know how to talk to kids.
Once you've beaten hell mode, normal mode's a walk in the park.
What a way to refer to dealing with kids. Carrying a chill, the evening wind picks up. Caleb pulls me closer.
A certain kid was more of a handful than Ian.
Rude?
When I used my evol to get Ian's plane flying again, he gave me admiration and praise. But back then, I always got, Caleb, stop cheating.
Well, being the target of his teasing, I scrunch my nose and huff. I'll admit, this part was true. But the other thing you said, did you make that up on the spot?
Hmm?
Caleb, I believe you'll be the best pilot in the whole wide world.
See? You said it yourself.
He catches my raised hand, reaches into my pocket, and shakes the car keys at me.
Are you gonna give me a hint about our next stop?
No. Tap the pilot badge on his chest. It's Ian's farewell gift. Oh. You promised Ian that you'd take the badge to the skies before he became a pilot, remember? Why don't we do that now? This is like one of my favorite birthday cards. And I don't mean that because I'm so biased towards Caleb. I feel like this is genuinely so sweet. Thanks to one of Gideon's friends, we're suited up in the changing room. Oh yeah, I want this outfit.
Now I understand what Gideon was trying to say this morning.
I want this outfit. Wait, I can't wait to see MC in this outfit.
I owe him a nice gift.
Caleb zips me up before resting the back of his hand on the spot where my heart is.
Your heart's racing. Are you excited? Or nervous?
A little bit both. I was excited when planning everything, but now I'm getting nervous.
You're the first one to get this nervous flying with me.
Caleb leans in, his warm hand resting on my shoulder.
If you're worried about something going wrong, don't be. My skills and experience will keep us safe.
It's not that I trust you. It's just, it's scary.
And if you're worried about your surprise not landing, I promise that this is the best
Jesus.
birthday I've had.
Why are we fireworks? Chill. Did that pop up on the microphone too? I'm so sorry about that. Jesus. Oh. He straightens his posture and holds out his hand. Oh, it's lagging. That means we're getting our kindled soon.
I'm ready. Lead the way, Colonel.
I take his hand and head for the exit. Then close your eyes and follow me. Oh my god. Navigation complete. This is our last stop for today.
No wonder I couldn't find your surprise. You hid it here, huh?
I didn't hide anything, though. Your surprise has been in front of you this whole time.
So I'll trust my back to our new pilot. Are you ready?
I've never been more ready. I'd be terrified still.
You're in a hurry. Are you afraid I'll back out at the last minute? Show me what you got, Miss Pilot. We'll fly to the sunset and beyond. Roger that, Colonel.
Okay, Evil. Okay, cheating. Why? Okay.
Navigator, comms check. Very.
What did I say? You're coming in loud and clear. How is it on your end?
Clear. All the instruments are ready. So, how's my co-pilot feeling?
I'm pumped. Everything looks good. I'd like to request a mood check from Caleb.
I'm okay and ready for takeoff. Let's fly.
Stop!
Is the sky also part of your birthday surprise?
There's more where that came from. He looks so happy! Oh, he's like a little puppy! He's so happy! Oh my god, did you see the joy in his eyes? I'm in tears. This signal has been sent and decoded. Happy birthday, Caleb. Please confirm.
Confirmed. My happiness goes online when you're here. They did their job. I won't let them steal another moment from us. Sit tight.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm scared. now I'm scared. Things were easy. Ooh, oh god! Oh god! This is so cute. After we leave the airbase, Caleb says it's his turn to plan the rest of our day. Holding the cake I ordered, we follow his phone's directions and walk to a quiet riverbank. Looks like every spot is taken. The sun is about to set, and the riverfront is packed. People drink and laugh while waiting for the sky to turn gold. Not even a step is empty.
It's okay. We're supposed to be here.
I don't see how it's special. Caleb holds up his phone for me. The numbers on the screen.
The brick we're standing on? It's the antipode of our old house.
You're joking. Bro.
Now we can say we're standing on the farthest place from home.
The riverside is bustling, and the scenery here is the same no matter where you look. But knowing how far it is from home makes me sense a strange connection to this tiny spot. It's a weird feeling. I'm far away from home, but this is the closest I felt to it.
Maybe that's because...
The river breeze sweeps past us as Caleb tightens his grip on my hand.
even when we're this far away, we're still standing with the people we choose to love.
I can't. Caleb's words are like a revelation, and I cling to him more tightly. Child me has great taste.
Thanks for the compliment. But I'd say my taste is also pretty good.
2 seats open up. Caleb and I don't waste a second to sit down. Caleb's phone goes off. The alarm is different from the usual ones. He quickly shuts it off.
It's a fleet training exercise reminder. The sun is rising in Lincoln City.
The sun sinks below the horizon. The terminator that links this place to Lincoln is the last remnant of light. It sets here and rises over Lincoln. We can still feel the sunrise and sunset back home. Even the farthest places are still connected by the same terminator.
Opposites might actually be similar when you think about them. It's like how clashes can create life.
Street lamps flicker as they turn on. Their light dances in Caleb's eyes. He lifts our clasped hands and shakes them.
Sometimes the best form of luck involves being tied to something.
Bro, chill. The sun vanishes on our side of the world, and the city we call home is beginning a brand new day. Caleb and I are like 2 points on a perfect circle. We can be on opposite sides, but we're connected. The more the world tries to keep us apart, the more we're drawn to each other. The more people try to turn us into each other's weakness, the more we become each other's strength. And now, we share everything from joy to sorrow. We're not on the circle anymore, but we're the unbreakable circle. Then we should stay tied together. I'll never let you go.
It'd be my pleasure.
Returning to the present, we borrow a lighter and light the candles on the cake. Amid flickering candlelight, Caleb looks gentler than ever. Make a wish, Caleb, and say it out loud. There's a small chance I'll make it come true.
I've seen what you can do. I should probably be more careful with what I wish for.
If you can't be bold with your wishes, then what's the point?
If you insist. My wish is grander than flying a T-93.
Grander how? The candles slowly melt as they're waiting to hear what Caleb will say.
I read something recently that mentioned birthdays. A birthday isn't a celebration about being born. It's for celebrating the fact that you exist.
Honestly, that's beautiful to think about.
So, this year, my wish is for us to keep existing together. I want us to live together in the years to come.
Oh my god! I've never seen him look more serious. This wish is more important than the ones he made before. And that's it?
That's it. I'm gonna blow these out if the other party has no objections.
In those dancing flames, I see a younger version of him and that familiar, earnest face. It belongs to a proud, bashful boy who once stood over a cake ruined by me and said, "My birthday wish is to be a pilot after I grow up." At the time, I barely even knew what a pilot was, but I still grabbed his hand and said, "Caleb, I believe you'll be the best pilot in the whole wide world." More than 10 years have passed since that day. Hearing his birthday wish again, I don't need to say the phrase "I believe." Blow them out already. That has to be the most underwhelming wish I've ever heard. The blue hour sets in. People passing by spot the birthday cake and gather around to offer their blessings. Everyone here is kind and enthusiastic. They politely borrow a bit of frosting and smear it over Caleb's face. Hell yeah. Are you okay? Do you need to wash that off?
Nah, this always happened every year when I was in college. Honestly, it's kinda nice. It's been a long time.
Then, before I can continue, Caleb grabs my wrist with one hand.
I'll give you a tip for next time. Don't telegraph your sneak attacks with a dramatic pause.
Music starts playing from somewhere in the crowd, and just like that, a street party unfolds. More people join in. Everyone who passes waves at us, and Caleb looks interested. Do you want to check it out? Caleb wipes the frosting off, stands up, and offers me his hand. But neither of us is any good at this. Are we really going to do this? I'm about to open my mouth again when Caleb drags me along.
It's my birthday. No isn't an option.
I try to follow the beat and my heels land on Caleb's foot. Ow. Sorry. You've been cashing in on your birthday privileges all day. Pay up. My next step misses as Caleb effortlessly dodges and spins me around.
That's a problem for tomorrow's Caleb. The night's still young, and my birthday privileges only show up once a year. I'm not gonna waste a second.
This was so cute. Oh my god. I loved that kindled so much. Seeing Caleb that happy, you're fucking joking. Literally the most golden retriever coded moment I've seen of Caleb. Did I have to buy that outfit? Do I have that outfit? I want that outfit. Do I have it? I have it! Wait.
We watched a few episodes of that historical drama, and the protagonist had similar sunglasses on his head when he first met his love at the ballroom. How did their story end?
I don't know what he's referencing. I loved this. I loved this way more than last year's. I loved last year's too. And it was nice because it was before, like, it was probably the first intense kiss card.
Things get boring at night. Actually, there are lots of exciting things we can do after dark, Pipsqueak.
Okay, chill. It was the first 5-star with an intense kiss, aside from his first released myth, not like the basic myth. But that was still like not even like too crazy. I liked this more. I feel like I like this story so much. I love well thought out, like, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna plan all this for your birthday kind of thing, right? I love those type of stories. And then he was so happy, and it just like, to be loved is to be seen, right? And that's very much this card. Like, she knew exactly what to plan. She knew exactly what would make his birthday special. Like, there was no kiss in this, but it was still so sweet and so sentimental even still. But like, in the back of my mind, I could not stop thinking about, like, he's saying this stuff like, oh, it's something for the fleet. Like, oh, like you said, like, he's so happy and at peace. And that's why I want the next chunk of main story to go back to his story, because I want more of his lore. We're having all these happy moments. We've seen all this stuff. Like, they're in canon now, they're dating, right? So we have all of that. And I want to know how that's affecting his relationship with Ever and all of that. And how deep that goes, you know? Because we know about the chip. And, like, there's something about his arm, too. But I don't know that fully because I don't have that card. And I'm really hoping we get that rerun soon. Which sucks. I'm over here saying, oh, these moments are so happy. But I want to ruin it. Because I want to know what his reality actually is. But it's just good storytelling in that case, you know? I'm rambling. I loved this.